It is abundantly clear tonight the pandemic is showing no signs of slowing.
Once again, the U.S. has shattered the single-day record for COVID deaths. More than 4,000 people have died in the last 24 hours, which topped the number yesterday's record of more than 3,800 deaths. And the 7-day average for deaths has now surpassed 2,700. That's also a record. It's highlighting the dire need for vaccinations. And News 4's Alexis Zotos is working to answer the question and really on everybody's mind. When is it my turn? Alexis?
Well, right now, St. Louis County is continuing to work on their vaccination plan. We do know that starting tomorrow, county healthcare workers will begin receiving their first dose of the vaccine from that shipment that the county got on Tuesday. The county health department telling me tonight that hopefully by tomorrow, they will have an email address that will be ready and available for right now, at least, doctors, nurses, dentists, healthcare workers that do not work in a hospital system to be able to email in and say, I want to be on that list to get a vaccine.
I am super anxious and excited to get a vaccine.
Devin Cross is a medical assistant at the Arthritis Center at DeVal Hospital, but their office is private and unaffiliated with the hospital. While thousands of healthcare workers at Metro hospitals have received their shots, many outside of hospital systems have not. Now, News 4 is learning some hospitals will help with that process, but logistics are still being worked out. And St. Louis County Health Department will also use some of its vaccine supply to help vaccinate the rest of 1A.
Over the course of the last several weeks, we have been talking with partner organizations and collecting names of medical personnel who might qualify as being 1A, but who aren't affiliated with a hospital, so they haven't been able to get their vaccine shot yet. And we will be scheduling those people.
We wanted to see where Missouri and Illinois stand on vaccinating the next wave. On the west side of the river, Missouri's health department says they can complete 1A by the end of January. On the east side of the river, the Illinois governor says it'll be a few more weeks until they get to the next phase. But who's in that next phase for both states? Missouri plans on releasing more info on how 1B will be tiered, but we do know they're aiming for those who are high risk and over the age of 65. But the state is not detailing high risk right now. Also in 1B, essential workers such as first responders and teachers. It's a similar breakdown in Illinois, but both states still have to get through hundreds of thousands of healthcare workers and then refine the logistics of 1B, which for both states impacts well over 3 million people.
And we will clearly be seeking out people in the 1B category. It's a bunch of different people. So we will allow them to go ahead and email in. We will certainly work with employers and other organizations that we know to make sure that their 1B people are signed up.
It is important to note that News 4 is reaching out to the county health departments, the state, as well as the hospitals every day to bring you the latest on these vaccine plans. And sometimes new information is coming out by the hour. You can count on us to bring you the latest as we know it. But right now, the main takeaway is that there is a much higher demand for the vaccine than there is supply. Reporting in Clayton, Alexis Zotos, News 4.